trying to get, like, we want them to see that we're gonna actually have like a record of us getting people to where they need to be, so that way we can get more funding from the government and we can pay y'all back y'all loan money once we get the money from the government.
And the beginning of this is probably gonna be more or less of we're gonna have a nice studio and we're gonna have these kids come in here and they're gonna be shadowing us and working with us and learning. And then as it gets bigger, we will be able to hire more teachers and actually get the accredited college that we need to get.
So the vision is in the long run, you want to become established as an educational program.
And
But that makes sense to me.
But and you know, I do like your idea. So I mean, I definitely want to talk to the guys about it too. But in the summertime, you know, that could be a very beneficial for us to get them in and charge, you know, really good small price for the students to come in for the summer and do a crash course on intro to audio.
Absolutely, because during the summertime, you're talking about saving the inner city youth. That's exactly when they need something.
Youth, that's why I asked that question.
Yeah.
And you know, we're not
Boys and Girls Club, Blast Center, something.
We're not shooting in the dark. You know what I'm saying? We just shooting our shot, basically. That's basically what it is that we're doing. You know, because like many of us are sitting here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all can relate. You know, like shoot, what we doing when we was, you know what I'm saying, around the age of summertime, man, we getting into some trouble during my 12 to 15-year-old range.
That's why I asked
Yeah.
about that
Yeah,
age group rather than because me, you know, like I own a studio and a record label. Me, I would be willing to, you know, put towards that asking price, but I would rather put my money towards the helping the youth
Yeah,
than an
because
adult who,
Because to
you
me,
know,
I think 12 and 13, I mean, that's kind of a really pivotal age.
because when we get to that adult, then I have another question. Okay, so if I'm gonna give you this funded money, what does that do for Major Scale Incorporated and for Way Station Studios? Like, what does that do for my companies, giving you money to help other adults to get where you are in the music industry?
Well, you'll have the option of hiring these people, entry level jobs. I understand some of these people, you know, as of right now, their probably biggest accomplishment would be working at McDonald's. So when they get out of here, they could be, you know, mixing records, and so you can get them at an entry level price, and then you could have that as well, and also too, you know, we would have your name all over the place. You can come in here, you can have some of your featured artists, get some discounted work that way, you know what I mean?
So I want to say this, that first of all, we appreciate all the questions, and what I think from here, we could take this is our first proposal. We can go back to the drawing board, and we can kind of revise some things, and then we can, you know, make it better.
Right. My last thing that I must say is, why would you cut off at the age of 30? Why would you limit your student body potential?
Right. So
I just
with
must say
that, we'll
Because we
take
hate
that
the
in consideration. We'll take that in consideration and go back to
The
the
biggest
drawing
fear
board.
I have is
Nate,
I'm
we'll take that in consideration and go back to the drawing board, and we'll revise our scheme and our plans, and then we'll maybe come pitch again with you guys.
Yeah, because of me, I couldn't obtain that, you know, with work and, you know, a family life. I couldn't get that until after I was 30. So
Right.
it was like, you know, like
To
like
say
you said,
somebody
why?
you can't because of the age. No, I don't agree with
And
that.
then
So
the inner
thank you
city-
guys for coming. We really appreciate it. Let's give them a hand for coming.